And now it's time for KoKo Says. Greetings, Earthlings. Coco's here, and today I'm feeling. I'm feeling today. I have to tell you guys about a situation that that happened to me today, and it kind of just had me thinking, like, oh my God, wow. It actually wasn't today. It was actually yesterday. I'm in a hair store. I was buying. I ran out of wild growth oil, so I want to get some more. This video has made like this bottle has made like 3 appearances. Oh my god! But I'm in the store buying the oil, right? This girl walks up to me, pretty, very pretty girl. She had her hair. I believe it was relaxed. I honestly don't know. It kind of looked a bit relaxed, but it had my hair in twists. She walked up to me. She said, "Are you do you wear your hair natural?" And I'm like, yeah, I thought she's gonna be one of the girls that every time I go somewhere, girls trying to give me a hair card or something. So that's what I thought. So I'm like, yeah, sure, yeah. The girl looks at me and says, "Oh, excuse me for not being natural then." And I was like, wait, what? What the hell would make her say that? So I asked, I was like, well, what do you mean? She was like, you natural girls, y'all work my nerves because it seems like every time I cross a natural girl, they're bashing me for not being natural. And I was just like, whoa, really? Like I was shocked and I was just like, oh well, I'm sorry that happened to you. So that happened. Then the next thing that happened later on was I'm meeting up with an old friend and he's into natural hair girls. And he knows that I'm a vlogger. And he asked me, he said, how come you she was like he's like you're a natural girl, you should use your talents to make other girls go natural. And I was like, make other girls? He's like, yeah, so that women can be beautiful. And I was just like, really? Now here's my thing. I chose like many of you who are probably watching this video, I chose to go natural on my own. It didn't take anybody to make me do it. um Nobody put a gun in my head, told me you're gonna stop putting chemicals in your hair or stop damaging your hair. Actually, my problem wasn't chemicals. My problem was heat. You're gonna stop putting heat in your hair and pulling at your roots and all that stuff. So no one made me do that. I got inspired to do it, just like many of you probably did. So when he said that, I was just like, wow, really? So these two incidents just really had me just overboard. You know, like I said before, no one made me go natural. I chose to um, return to my natural state on my own. It was just a day where I was just like, I can't um, deal with trying to do all this stuff to my hair. I'll just let my hair do what it does. And I ended up returning to my natural state. And it was something that made me happy. And people didn't understand it. A lot of people ended up treating me very differently because of it. And a lot of people were just like, why are you wearing your hair on top of your head? All this stuff like that. So, of course, you're going to run into people that don't understand why you're natural. But just like naturals run into people that don't understand why they go natural, there are different women who are relaxed, wear weaves, all that, that people don't understand why they do that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and link these two situations together. The whole thing with the guy asking me, am I going to use my vlogging to make girls go natural. Here's the thing. I'm not here to make anybody do anything. I am here to help and assist those who are choosing to go natural, are going natural, anything that has to do with natural hair. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to make anybody go natural. I'm not here to convince anybody that going natural is what they need to do right here, right now, today. That's not what I do. I will suggest it to you, you know. But here's the thing, natural hair is not something that every black woman wants to do. Not everybody is interested in going natural. And I understand that. Just like, and just like I would want them to understand why I'm natural, they probably are wanting me to understand why um, their hair is relaxed, or they wear a weave, or what have you. Um, I guess my main point is, just not to judge somebody based off of what they do or try to convince somebody to be what they're not. I was in a situation where I lived in, I was living somewhere where I was totally different from the people I was around. I was very different. I walked different. I talked different. I dressed different. And the people that were, they were close people of mine. And I even had one person told me that they hated the way I dressed, and that I should dress more like the people around me, or I should wear my hair like the people around me. I should do this, and that, like the people that were around me. And these people had a hard time understanding that I was a totally different person, and that I liked that I like who I am. You know, just like those people may like who they are, I like who I am. So I'm never gonna be one to tell somebody that they need to change who they are if they're comfortable being that way, and it's not killing anybody. No one's dying because of this. No one is going through major dysfunction because of it. Then who is it really hurting? You know, I have friends that wear their hair all different kinds of ways. I have friends that wear their hair natural. I have friends that wear their hair in a weave. I have a couple of friends that still relax their hair. And I'm okay with all of it. Not every black woman is going to make the same choice as the next one. And I think that's what people have to understand, especially, I come across a lot of people that it's mainly the people that I hear this stuff from are people that are trying to be my friend, and they feel like they could say something that makes me want to latch onto them because it was something that they think that I would agree with, and I'm like, oh yeah, I totally agree. I don't ever agree with when somebody is just like, yeah, all women need to go natural, blah 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 blah. It'd be nice if all women, just decided to wear their own natural hair, but it's not something that's likely to happen because people think differently. You know, I have three sisters, and we all think differently about our hair, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing bad about that. I find nothing bad about that. So, but then you have people that are around us that think that we're all supposed to just do the same thing because we're sisters, and that's not how that works. Um, I guess my main point in this video is that we can't all do the same thing. And what I'm not going to do is go around and be the natural hair police, because for what? You know, this is not something that I would try to do. Like I mentioned before, I've been in a situation where you know, people wanted me to change. If I'm comfortable being this way, if I'm comfortable wearing all these bright ass colors, if I'm comfortable wearing my hair in twist or wearing my hair in an afro or however my hair may be, that's something that I'm comfortable with. And if you're not comfortable with the way that I am, then you're not somebody that I want to be around or somebody that needs to be around me, because obviously you feel a certain way about me, and that at that point you need to not be around. Okay, and one thing's for sure, I'm not one to judge anybody for how they are. You know, there's now, however, there are some things that I do consider inappropriate, but that's a whole different video. But I never want to make somebody something that they're not. You cannot make anybody something that they're not, and that's something that a lot of people refuse to understand. Not just with natural hair, just life in general. You cannot make somebody more or less than what they are. You, at the end of the day, if people started just worrying about themselves, you know, worry about you, worry about the person that's there in the mirror. That's who you worry about. Not me and my hair or my clothes, not the next person, not the next person, not the next person. That's not how that works. And I never ever want someone to think that that's something that I'm trying to do. So of course, you know, I'm trying to clear the air. I'm not a person that um, is going to be one to tell somebody else how to walk, how to talk, how to think, how to eat, anything like that. So getting back to my point um, of being natural, it's not something. It's not saying that it's not for everybody. Natural hair is absolutely for everyone. You know, if you are ever wearing your real hair, your natural hair, the hair you're born with, then you know it's for you. It may not be a step that you're ready to take or willing to take, but it is for you. Don't ever think that it's not. But if it's not something that you want to do, then don't try to let anyone convince you that it's something that you need to do. I've seen people I've seen a lot of natural hair people just try to their death to convince someone to do natural hair, and I honestly, that's not something that I can do because of the simple fact that, you know, not everybody thinks the same way I do, and it's just a pill that you have to swallow. It's something that you have to accept, and just like you want somebody to accept you, you've got to learn to accept that other person. All right? Is that if that's hard? I don't know what to tell you, but if it sounds simple, it seems simple, then let's go for it. Now, if you are thinking about becoming natural, I got you. I'm gonna help you out. But if you're not, we're still friends at the end of the day. We may not be able to give each other that many hair tips, but we're still friends at the end of the day. I'll treat you no differently as long as you don't treat me any differently. So that's all I have to say about that situation. I hope that I didn't offend anybody in this video. I really um, tried to be very careful with my words. And I hope that you guys take something from this video. I hope you guys learned something from this video. And that you can understand just how this movement is going and how life goes. Not everybody is the same as you. Okay, so I love you guys. Like me on Facebook, Naturally KoKo. Follow me on Instagram, Naturally KoKo. Tweet me at IBCococentric. Tweet me your questions or Facebook me your questions or DM me your questions. Um, and I got you. All right. Love you guys. KoKo loves you guys so much. Bye.